What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Fresh Yiddy coming at you with another video, and today's morning motivation is going to be a good one, guys. I'm so glad that you showed up. So glad that you're here. So glad that you're watching the replay. And if this is your first time watching me, man, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. If you're watching me on YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook, I need you to share this video, share it with your friends, share it with anybody that is working on a business or doing some work for people, so that we can touch and enrich their lives with some good word in the morning so that you guys can go about your day and be excellent, okay? I need you to be excellent every single day, man. We're going to get 1% better every single day. All right, man. So again, man, this Mr. Fresh, you dig? Put down in the comments what you want to hear, what you like. If you like this stuff, man, if you want me to keep going, if you want me to stop, but it ain't gonna stop. So that's that's neither here nor there. But yeah. Anyway, man, I know I was got up here just a little bit late. That's only because I was just having a deep conversation with my wife at 4 something in the morning, 5 in the morning we're talking. But it's all good. So today, man, we're going to be talking about turning up the notch. It's time to turn up. That's what the young kids say. It's time to turn up, right? So a lot of you, man, you guys are going through a period in your business where you've made it to a certain point and you've gotten complacent. You've gotten to the point in your business where you're like, I'm making some money. I'm doing well. You might have a couple employees, or you might still just be doing it by yourself, but you've gotten to a point right now where you're making good money, you're sustaining yourself, and you're feeling comfortable inside your entrepreneurship. But I'm here to tell you today that don't get comfortable. It's not time to get comfortable. This is a time right now where it's time for us to go to the next level, all right? We can't be staying stagnant at the same level. Don't get complacent. Don't get comfortable with where you are. Never be comfortable. We always need to be striving for more and pushing for more, okay? Because when you get to a certain point, you still haven't unlocked your full potential, man. You still haven't locked in full potential. God has given us a mind that can infinitely expand. Just think about that. There's no limit to the knowledge that you can put into your brain. So you can always infinitely expand. And if you can infinitely expand your mind and thinking and growing and learning, imagine how much when you put your mind to it, because our mind is a very, very powerful tool. Think about how much more you can do, how many more ideas you can have, how many more dollars you can bring in by expanding and pushing yourself to do more, all right? So I need you to think and push yourself to do more. It's time to turn the notch. So a lot of us, we just get into that mode, man. We feel like we've arrived, right? We feel like we just arrived. We arrived at a point in our business where we are comfortable and everything works and we're good with making a number, right? We're good with making a number. Some guys, I'm watching them on the thing and they're like, yeah, I make 350K or 450K, or we're over $1 million in sales. I had a guy tell me one time, as I'm just kind of just promoting some of the products that I have, like the course that I have, the Customer Magnet Institute at customermagnetinstitute.com. God tell me, hey, I make $1 million a year, bro. I think I got this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you got it. You're making $1 million. You crossed the $1 million threshold, but you ain't got the 2 million. You ain't got the 3 million. You ain't got the 4 million. You're complacent at $1 million. Okay? I know that might sound crazy to some people. It's like, hey, you're making $1 million, you're good, right? That's what we're all trying to strive for. We're trying to get to that 7-figure mark. But if you can get to 7 figures, you can get to 8 figures. If you can get to 8 figures, you can get to 9 figures. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get complacent, all right? And you can think outside the box, guys. Don't think that pressure washing is the end all be all. There's other things that you can do off of pressure washing that's still in the industry that you can still make different revenue streams. I want everybody in here to be able to make different revenue streams and also be able to build your brand and to generate enough wealth that you guys don't have to worry about your family. Your kids don't have to worry about their kids don't have to worry about anything, and they can pass this down on and on and on. Just like Dame Dash said, I'm hustle for my last name, not for my first name, right? So, we need to do that, and we need to do that anyway. And here's the humor for today. In case that when we leave this place, we actually come back inside of our same family. So you created something now, so that when you're born back into your family, that you have it. All right, on the off chance that happens. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, we need to not be complacent. We need to turn the notch, guys. Turn the notch. All right. So how do we turn the notch? Okay. So how do we know when it's time to turn the notch? All right. So when you get to a place, and you've made it, and you feel like, all right, I've made it. I'm here. I'm good. We're making, I consistently do 250K. When you start saying that word consistently, that's the key. Consistency is the key, and it is the key. Feel me? So when you start saying that word consistently, like, man, we consistently do X amount of dollars every year, that means you've gotten complacent. That means you're good at that point. So what do? We ask the universe, we ask God, we ask, Yahweh, we ask Allah, whoever your God is. You ask them to change, to show you the way. All right, show you the next step. All right, show you the next step to get to the next place. Right, and then once you start doing that, once you activate it and you write it down and you make it plain and you study it and you meditate on it, you'll start finding the ways. People will start coming into your life. It'll start saying, go this way, go that way. All right, and you'll start seeing things, and you'll be like, oh man, like, dang, I have been thinking about that. And then you'll know exactly what to do. Set new goals. Turn the notch. Always set new goals. When you get to a certain point, once you reach your goals, it's time to turn the notch, set new goals, and go after it and go get it. All right. So I just want you guys to turn the notch, man. I wanted to make the shirt turn the notch, but let me tell you what happened. See, this is how I'm going to start turning the notch, right? So I came up with this great slogan off of what me and my wife, we talk all the time. We talk about business all the time. So I was talking to her, and I came up with this great slogan, and I could not remember what I told her. I told her to write it down. She did not write it down. And so I couldn't remember what I said. So then I started, thinking and talking even more. And later on, I came up with, like, man, it's time to turn the notch. I was like, that's it, turn the notch. So I wanted to make my shirt turn the notch. But then I forgot that. And I was like, man, how do I get it? I was like, okay, so I know that the reason why I forgot the first two is because the third one is going to be awesome. And the third one is really awesome. And we're going to get into that tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you about that one. But then I actually end up remembering this one, and it says turn the notch. So we need to make sure that we are turning the notch. Turn up. It's all the way up. Nothing can stop me. It's all the way up, right? So turn the notch. All right. So that's just some morning motivation for you guys. I need you guys to go out there and get it this morning. If you're washing today, man, wash the best of your ability. Take some cards with you. Knock on a few doors after you finish. Pass some cards out. Do something that's outside of your comfort zone today. Do something small that's outside of your comfort zone today. And then every time you go out, do that same thing that's outside of your comfort zone. Do a small bit. Like I said, I don't really like door knocking. I just don't like it. It's just not me, right? But I did it because I was like, I have a goal set in mind. In order for me to reach my goals, I need to do every single thing that I need to do to get to that goal. And one of those things is I need to learn how to get comfortable with door knocking. So I went out and I did 2 doors. I said, I'm going to start with 2 doors. I'm going to be consistent at 2 doors every time I go out. 2 doors. All right. That's nothing. All right. I may not get any jobs off of it, but what it's doing is giving me confidence to continue to do it. All right. I had problems with putting out signs, and I thought it just feels weird watching people watching me put out signs, and I don't have time to go out at night to do it when people are not out there. So I need to do it when I can do it. And now I do it. When I do it without any problem, because I don't care what people think. All I care about is the people calling me. You know what I'm saying? So I got outside my comfort zone. Now I can do it. I don't care who's watching me, right? So like I said, I hate it. I hate door knocking, but I know that's my notch. That's the first part of my notch, turning my notch, right? It's because I'm gonna turn that notch and I'm gonna get it up there, right? So, I'm starting with 2 doors, right? Every time I go out, just 2 doors, knock on 2 doors, and eventually I'll get a job, right? Probably after a month or 2 of doing it. But the goal is to start with 2, and then we're gonna move to 3. All right. And then, after a couple of weeks, we're going to move to 4 and 5, and then we're going to be knocking. And eventually, I'm going to be knocking on 10 or 15 doors every time I go out. Okay. And then that's going to start bringing me more and more and more and more and more work. But like I said, that's a little out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to start working on getting that done. All right. So that's just me being a little bit transparent with you guys and letting you guys into my world a little bit. And I also want to encourage you to find that thing that makes you uncomfortable and work at it and work at it. That's how you turn the notch. So I want you to go out there today, guys, have some energy, turn the notch, do something else, do something that you did not do before, get outside your comfort zone and get the work done. It's Mr. Fresh. You dig? If you're having problems with this stuff, again, guys, you know where my links are. They're down in the description. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook and you're watching this, make sure you drop me a DM and I'll send you everything that you need as far as the links and everything. Join my free Facebook group, man. We got free information. It's a business building. We're about building businesses. We're about getting everybody to the point where they want to be. I am on a mission to help 100 guys become profitable and successful this year. So I need your help in telling me what you need so that I can get the information to you. Okay. All right. And if I don't have the information, I'll find somebody to come on with me and to tell you the information that you need to know. Okay. And we'll get it done. I got podcasts coming, guys. So check out the podcast. They're up there. If you don't know where it is and you want to find it, it's Making Pressure Washing Marketing Easy with Derek, Mr. Fresh Harper. Yiddig. So guys, I'm so glad that you're here, man. So glad you came and visited me today and you're listening. If you're playing it back, thank you for playing it back. And I will see you guys later on today. Again, it's Mr. Fresh. You dig? Go download the book. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to have a book yet.